Well, I kind of figured I needed to adjust this a little bit. I was like, oh, I started the stream without getting my camera situated. Jeez. Oh, yeah, it's a skill issue, all right. The issue is the game is unfair. Greetings. Welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong, gentlemen. I'm going to assume there's no ladies watching. After 4 hours of fighting, the last judge, also the first judge I encountered, figured I was in an area I wasn't supposed to be. I was under-leveled, underpowered, under-equipped, ended up getting arrested, thrown into the slab. Had to look up some better perks, and we're going to do a little bit of light farming to acquire the fractured skull mask, fractured mask, and then we are really going to get in on this biatch, right? I've got the magma bell, Ben. If you have a severe case of skill issue, oh, sure. You got it first try. Yeah, oh, sure you did. Yeah, you're kidding. We have the Nos I was drinking. We have a big O brownie. We have peanut M&Ms and Reese's Pieces at the bottom. And just in case it's necessary, we're even bringing back up. So I think the fractured skull is going to help. There has been some talk that you might want to switch to, I think it's Weaver Crest. And with the Weaver Crest, you could get more hits in. Now, if you built your way to go to round 2, the second phase, and then just try to tank her, maybe there's a way to do that. You rely on the luck. Negation of attack. Almost 30 hours in and we're still in Act 1. Unbelievable. There better be only 3 acts. So. Yeah, I got out of prison there. Got this boomerang, arched sharp bone used by hunters. Haven't actually used that yet. Weaver Crest. I'm pretty sure I have the Weaver Crest. No, Wanderer. I've just been thinking about this all day. I haven't actually eaten dinner. So you just saw some of my dinner. Wanderer, Weaver, pretty much the same thing, right? We're going to swap out the compass for the dice when the time comes. Okay? I think, man, the dice, that looks pretty broken right there. I think that's an OP item. Are these tools and then these are items? Like, what is it exactly? You know, it says unequipped tool. I guess all this stuff's tools. I don't know. There's a skill. These are tools. Oh god, are we still... Yep, we are. It's just the way it's gotta be, man. I think I need to get 260 rosaries. It doesn't take much to get rosaries here. Seems to be the best rosary farming spot that I'm aware of. Ben over here is like, I killed the boss on the first try. I'm like, sure you did. Yeah, you're trolling. These guys right here, man. This is where you eat with the rosaries, man. Sit on the bench, respawn them. 260, then we're going to head into Hunter's March by the Fractured Skull. "45-minute run backs included." You know, I thought the run back was going to be the worst. It does. The run back may not be as bad as the shards being spent and then having to repop your shards. That might actually be the worst of it. What have you guys been up to today? I dropped a anime review. If you want to call it a review, it's a 40-minute OVA, so I don't really want to leverage, you know, comparing that against a feature film, but it was pretty neat. It's possible that I might be better off with the harpoon rather than the thread storm. I can handle phase 1. I can see her attacks there. The trouble is getting close enough to get some hits in phase 2. That's what I find to be the problem. I guess there might be some movement text here where it's like you want to jump dash. It might be quicker to travel that way. Sure looks like it. Nope, I have not killed her. She killed me for about 4 hours. And we are most certainly killing that bitch tonight. Oh, really? That guy looked like he got extra hits in right there. Okay, I see ya. We got to get to 260. It's either 240 or 260, so to get the fractured skull, fractured mask, which will allow you to survive death blow. So I'm gonna stack things in a manner in which it'll be like I have extra health. All right, now to Hunter's March. Should I get up here just in case something goes dumb? Pathway to Hunter's March. I feel like deep docks might be the best way to do it. And then climb up. And then that guy's gonna be off to there. Yeah. I was walking around in Hunter's March, that's where I got captured and sent to the slab prison. $5. Love your stream, but I don't understand why more people don't watch. YouTube shadow banned you. They haven't. Revi, thank you very much. I don't think I've been shadow banned. I do very well in some search results. I'm really good at finessing the copyright strikes to the point that it never happens. I actually won the ultra rare a week ago. I won the ultra rare appeal denied reappeal to remove a strike, a warning / strike. Actually won that. I'm a participant in a AI study on YouTube, so I have the ear of some people if really needed. I think the system is coming around and starting to respect me a little bit. Let's see, we go left maybe. All right, what am I looking at? Down. Okay, down and then kind of up. It's a whole nother game when it comes to the live streams. My first YouTube game live stream was pretty successful, Welcome Tour. And I think that's because people were curious about the game. They didn't want to spend money on it, but they wanted to see what it was like. Now I think those things there, like that's a bell. You're supposed to ring these bells. I think I have the 5 bells ring, and that's why I'm fighting the boss. But I mean, I realize I'm kind of late to the good YouTube gaming stream space, so you know, I try to make up for it by voicing the characters poorly. Still need to do like a Christopher Walken, I think. Think we can get a Christopher Walken in? Whoa, geez, member. Revy. There will be a new members only video. So I did a rather PG anime review today. Later this week, there's going to be a rather NC-17 anime that I don't think, well, actually, yeah, I don't think I can get that on here. I also have a movie I should have got in the mail today, but didn't, called Gwendolyn, starring Tawny Katane. Same year she was the good girl in Bachelor Party. And I kind of want to watch things from 1984, and I'm going to do like a bit of a kind of longer video on that, I think. We'll see. I haven't actually seen the movie, but it's going to be more of the retrospective of sorts type. The trouble is that's probably going to be members only full stop also. So there will be some members only stuff happening. All right, the guy who's going to sell this stuff to me. Next stop over in a bit of a hidden area. Von's charisma and world-class commentary negates the shittiness of the game, just barely. I missed Nate Bargatze hosting the Emmys, but I saw the opening and thought, you know, that wasn't bad. They did a sketch in the vein of his rather terrible George Washington. George Washington doesn't have a goatee, but I heard he was a terrible host. But then I saw people it was very divisive. This, oh, well, if you talk too long, you get money taken away from the Boys and Girls Club that's going to be donated to him, I guess on behalf of the host. Some people liked it, some people really hated that. So that has me kind of curious, because there was a guy who hosted like the Golden Globes like a year or two ago that was so ass. Like he made Joe Coy look good. Do you remember who I'm talking about? I think it was Golden Globes or Emmys. The guy had like no script. It was insane. And he was talking about how he's there because they paid him, and you guys just wanted a black guy here. I hadn't even heard of the guy before. It was off the rails. 260. I'm glad it wasn't 240. I was like, ugh. I'm also learning another thing here about these NPCs, guys. If you buy all their stuff, they move to another area and get more things. I guess later in the game. It's probably something to look into. So like the guy at town, the guy over at Bone Bottom has like more stuff to give you if you go and work it out. All right, guys, next stop, We're going in. Let me make sure I get... Why'd I do that? This isn't even the way back I wanted, honestly. Oh, that room right there was a problem. There was a time where hopping on these was a problem when you had the diagonal. No! Oh, he actually helped me! I wasn't gonna make that jump. Whoa! Maybe it's my lucky day. Those are some nice dodges. I know it doesn't look good to save the clips. You have to hit the dashboard. And... Let's see, what voices do I have left? Maybe Christopher Walken? Let's see, leftish, and then to the bellway, and then it is on. Thanks so much, Revy, for becoming a member and everything. I hope stuff doesn't disappoint you. I don't have a lot of members' activities. I'm trying to figure out how to best handle that. In fact, my 18 plus members only videos may... I mean, I feel like I'm kind of working a fine line where it's allowed. I feel that way, but I mean, so far, as long as you hide things under the 18 plus and you don't, and it's not monetized, it's almost like you can do things as if you were HBO. Let's put it that way. At what point did Jack Black stop being funny, assuming he ever was? Is his high point, and I've never even seen it, School of Rock? Like, that was like a vehicle for him, right? Like, that doesn't make money unless you're there to see the star of the movie. We don't have a lot of those movies anymore. But that was what, 2003? I haven't seen Shallow Hal in ages, but I remember people not minding it. I thought his inclusion in Tropic Thunder was strange. He didn't really have much of a part. It really felt more like Robert Downey Jr. and Ben Stiller were there, and he was very much a tag-along of a sorts. You know how, like, man, there was that guy, Al Pacino? He was, like, barely a tier above him. Right? Oh, I ran past it. All right, we got to lock in here. Jeez, I'm glad that the cat's working, but you know what? I need to move the cat above the video. Let's see, can I do that so that it doesn't clip? Put that at the top. Yeah, that should work. Hold on. No, I messed that up. Okay, no, I found the right thing. Okay, so hold on. I've got to inch this up. Just, I mean, I think the cat thing's kind of cool. But, hold on a sec. There we go. Revy says, two biggest problems with this game are lack of rewards. Yes, for exploration. There's punishment for... Your reward for exploration is punishment. Is pain. Suffering. And the AI of the regular enemies makes it... That's my review right there. Those flies over in Hunter's Ranch, they just bear down on you. They're like, no, it's on. It's on. Screw you. They just keep coming. You don't throw them against the wall, knock them out slightly and run. They just shrug that shit off and they know they can force you off of something. Tropic Thunder in general was strange. The only thing I remember about it is the Simple Jack parody, which I admit is pretty... The fake trailers at the start were pretty good. The unfortunate thing is, like, Tropic Thunder kind of ruined a kind of comedy, in a way, exposing it with the fake trailers, because now we have... You know, in the almost 20 years since... We've had a number of movies come out that feel like Tropic Thunder parody trailers. It's kind of a bizarre thing. I've killed 2 bosses a couple days ago. Got nothing. I think I got some rosaries for one once I turned in the bounty. I better get some kind of achievement for this broad. I swear. Alright. Magma Bell, and we're gonna swap this with the Magma. Oh, wait a sec. We want that. What's this? Warding Bell, Magma. Liquid Magma. This boy's coming in. Screw you. Okay, so I've got potential for like an extra 3 hits. It maybe. I haven't actually used this bad boy yet, but it was advised to use it. And we might actually swap this out. Maybe I'll have some reach here. It's on, guys. We're locking in. We're going. Let's see. Jack Black. You know, there are 2 movies of his I want to watch. One I used to watch on TV all the time. Barely exists on DVD. People are paying high money for it on VHS even. Airborne. Theoretically, the debut of Seth Green and Jack Black, and they're like down in the cast. I also want to watch The Neverending Story 3. I'm sure it's bad, but Jack Black's in it and he's kind of a bully, I guess. And I find that intriguing. Now, I've done this part 6,000 times, so I shouldn't have any trouble. Yep. I thought I'm making that jump. I don't want to fight this guy here. That was the whole point. Alright, we heal at her. And there actually is an advantage to dying at her so that you can have your cocoon there to make for additional heals. Revy, how far have you gotten in this? Because I know I'm taking my time in a way that other people haven't. I feel like a lot of people said they were completing this pretty quick there. Conflict in Gaza is just another tedious chapter in the Abrahamic cinematic universe. There is a little AK-47 in this game, and I love it. I thought I heard somebody joking about a machine gun. And I wasn't sure whether or not to believe that. Okay. Gotta lock in. All right, I see ya. How you doing? Got a lot of boob right there. I'll give you that. I can just keep my distance there if I want to. Oh, I hate that. Alright, now I guess there's a way to watch for the smoke, which I just didn't do right. Watch for the smoke, right? Something like that. Was that a lock-on target? Like, what was that? Oh, did that ricochet help? Oh my god. Okay, no, no! I need some hits, guys. Do you know about the greatest video game boss, Seth? I don't think I do. Where was my opportunity to get the hits in? That's what I'm wondering. Where was I supposed to get the hits in the second phase? So that I could at least heal. I had her dazed in the second phase, first time tonight. First go at it. If I keep getting there, I should be able to handle this. What game is Seth a boss? Am I pronouncing it right? Do you mean Setharoth? Revy! Oh good, the cat's working totally. I just beat the dumb piece of shit boss yesterday, so not much further than you. I liked the first game a lot better. As much as I had issues with the first game, it's like... And I'm not the only one saying this. I've heard a lot of people say it's like they took they took the worst aspects of Hollow Knight and amplified them. Like, tedious walkback, let's make that worse. Cheat bosses, you got it. I think I'm doing this walkback as good as I can. And Revy, you don't have to super chat. Like, I generally, I'm not a hot chick, in case you didn't notice, so like, I don't have a lot of chat. So I can keep up with the chat and play games, do the voices, maybe even beat a boss. So it's appreciated, but I'm just letting you know it's not that necessary. I'll read, you don't, this isn't Candace Owens over here or something, or blue-haired guy, whatever, I forgot his name. The guy with the blue hair. Jump. I wanted to save that. Here we go, we're saving. If I can save that for round 2, I think that'd be perfect. Okay, I want to save that. We're gonna just wait a little. Oh shit, that's bad. Oh, there's not a lot of room. Stimpy. I'm making this look bad. Shit! Destiny had a Seth? Seth Goldman, Make-A-Wish kid. We can't... I haven't seen a lot of it, but there was a show, I think called Episodes, about people trying to make a sitcom for Joey from Friends. And he had a stalker who was a Make-A-Wish girl that didn't die. Which sounds like a pretty cool concept for a character. I looked so sloppy there, I'm sorry. I looked pretty bad on that one. If I can get lucky and the dice works twice, that'll be the trick. You kind of want to die towards the left also, so that you can get your cocoon kind of in a good spot. Revy, have you been to the prison? I was walking around Hunter's March, and then I got captured, taken to prison. There actually may be some goodies there worth grabbing, like mask shards, you know? Perhaps later in the game they become more available. Named character after himself, Seth is now immortalized in the game. Before he left, they asked him to design. There's a character in Hollow Knight named Seth, or in this game, made by Make-A-Wish Kid. You gotta react to her. You don't jump in, you react to her. What's she gonna do? Jump, okay. As soon as that thing starts spinning up, you gotta get the hell out of it. Every time. Quit spinning it. I don't like her spinning this. Here, we're gonna do it anyway. She's like, what time is it? Game time. Okay, here we go. Here we go. How am I doing? No! Please, magic bell, something. You son of... What? Where was my skull? Where was my fractured skull, guys? I had two skulls, and I didn't see I didn't see the fractured skull there. I was at a bench. You died and you end up at a bench. If you can, rewind and look, because I had two skulls. The fractured skull should allow you to withstand death. Look at this. Old bug skull carved shields against critical damage but shatters on impact. So that last hit would have killed me. Was I already in a critical thing? It got used during the fight? Oh my god. I had a hard time seeing an opening, but I could throw the boomerangs, right? You lost it when then healed in phase 1. Really? That quick? I guess that could be the case. Walking around with one skull, thinking that okay. I didn't do so hot in phase 1, I guess. She was spinning the thing too much. I mean, it's kind of a miracle I'm getting out of phase 1 so consistently. I want to know how you guys are doing this week, though. Your team's winning? Any of that stuff? Anything happening? We can't just watch me get destroyed the whole time, right? Go! There's a bench right after you fast travel near the singing. The reason I don't use that one is because if I have to farm shards, there's none near it. I'm better off going from Bellheart to the left and killing the crickets and the guy who spears the crickets. Also, I didn't really have the money for it when I first came across it. But the Bellheart has a bench and a bellway. All right. Aye. Not what I wanted you to do. Oh, this one's a wash. I can't get out of there, man. There, it cracked. Just a really terrible phase 1, I'm sorry. I don't know how that didn't kill me. I'd really like to get to those. I was hoping she was going to jump so I could snatch them. I couldn't snatch them. See, I have enough shards that it's not... I'm not having too much trouble here. I'm not getting to points where I need those. But if I have to, I'm going to use the cricket boys. That room with the crickets just to the left of Bellheart, that might be endless crickets without leaving the room. But if you sit on the bench, it respawns the guy who drops the rosary also. I got to do this quick, guys. I feel like Revy's going to get upset. He's like, man, I put this much money in and this idiot's fighting for 2 hours on this broad. What am I doing? I could be playing the game. So you might want to, I don't know, listen to a podcast and check in and see, oh, is he still doing it? Like something like that. That homing cone right there, man. I think inside the Citadel, I'll be able to sharpen my blade, my needle yet again. That'll be good. Actually fell, and that might have made that faster. Damage on contact in a melee-focused game. Yes. I could understand damage on contact if this was Star Fox. Now, I don't like her being here because she gets in the way of that. Hell with it. I feel like there's ways to bait out her jump, if that makes sense. Oh man, I actually got it twice. Only for me to end up choking. Keep jumping, I love the jump. Alright, we gotta watch for the smoke. Alright, I want to just be patient, guys. I want to be patient. Really? No! Any guess as to how close I was there? See, oh, okay, I wasn't sure. Oh man, that ate a lot of shard. Man, that sucks. I'm listening to a podcast for a while. I can't bear this any longer. See, that's what I'm saying. No, I like to see someone struggling, not like I did. Well, Ben here's over like, I beat it in 45 minutes. The walk back was the hardest part. Did you have the dice, Rev? I think the dice pretty damn good. Magma Bell helps a lot. I think I've got the stuff. I'm doing bad. I'm getting like midway through phase 2. And not even, admittingly missing a lot of things, getting hit on the way in. You know, I should be able to almost perfect her phase 1. Why? I was doing much better in phase 1 last night. So light choking, I guess, right now. Whoa. Hold on a sec, I'll read that. Nope, I had the boomerang and the crest that makes you strike faster. That's if the Wanderer. That's it. Patience is key during phase 2. Only hit when she jumps up and slams. I try to go in when she dashes. I feel like that's a good time to drop some grenades up her skirt. But I need to be more focused on not being in the fire, you know? Hell, maybe even stay away from her on that too, for the helmet, right? Why did I jump? You're better off on the ground with a lot of this. Really. Whoa! I didn't want to be back against the wall there. Why did I jump? You know what? Too close. Maybe really just focus on when she jumps. I'm standing on her, hitting her. Oh, phase, yeah, okay. When she jumps, that's the easiest time. Phase 1 doesn't have the dash, but man, the dash looks like an opening. I think my problem is I'm taking the bait on the dash. The dash is not an opening. It looks like a good time to maybe throw some grenades her way, but I need to not be close to her. Just think about throwing some nades on her. I think the nades work pretty well. I don't want to use them phase 1, because I can get out of phase 1 without any of my tools. Almost made that jump. Patience is the key to like every boss. If you think you can get on top of them first, you're better off waiting and reacting to their moves. Here goes. I'm gonna be patient this time. Dashed into her like a dumbass. No. That was on me. I'm surprised that didn't kill me. Oh, I swear, Revy, I hit the pogo, but it didn't give me the pogo, and I tried to dash out. But I think if I hit the bombs on her, where I did use some boomerangs, man, as bad as I was in phase 1, I really wasn't looking that bad in phase 2, just trying to be patient. Percentage-wise, how complete do you think I had her in phase 2? I think she collected herself. You know, kind of went down. That leaves a bit of an opening. I think I triggered that spot. Yeah, I'd just rather this guy come over here. You know, I might actually be better off farming the silk before getting in here, just so I can have a loaded silk and maybe get lucky enough to have an extra cocoon, the cocoon there for the extra healing. It doesn't always work out. A lot of times that cocoon gets dropped. 0? You think I had her at 0%? Mighty close to dying, I felt. Not going for it. You ain't tricking me. I wanted to get away from that. Really, game? Alright, patience. Damn it. Jump. I hit jump. I hit jump and I was going to heal. I wish she dropped shards while she was taking damage. You know, some way, because so many games use a cooldown instead of what we're having here, where dying will punish you by losing your shards. Trying to eat brownie with a fork there. All I've had to eat today was pizza rolls. I'm thinking about killing this gal tonight. Homing. Whoa. I feel like I'm getting pretty close with really sloppy runs. That's the crazy part. I'm afforded a little bit more leeway with these, with the fractured skull and mask. If I played like I was doing last night, I probably would have had her. All right, may as well take this. Here goes. I just don't like her spinning that thing. If she spins it, I can't get in close. Oh, we're not in that phase yet, are we? Gotta watch out for the smoke. I gotta be better at that. Damn you. I'll take it. I'll take that trade. No. I don't have a lot of time to react to the smoke. Now I'm out of stuff. Now I have to farm. That smoke, man, it if you're already on the wall like that, there's not a lot of time to adjust. But look, I can go into the fight with a full silk spool. And I should probably start throwing that harpoon more too. Probably opportunities for that. There's a phase 3-ish save the bombs and oh really? I heard she like her abilities last longer in phase 3, but I thought I was hearing from some people that maybe it's not really a phase 3, like maybe it doesn't happen every time. If I hit her with my spear, my harpoon, then I don't get to heal. I don't think it gives me shards that have the shard collecting thing off too. I think that's enough for the grenade. Might be a little faster. Okay. I could drop those boomerangs on her. That was doing something. They actually whipped around and hit her without me looking at her too, which was kind of nice. Hadn't used them before till tonight. A minute ago, really. Did you use those boomerangs, Revy? Whatever language that is, I'm sure you're saying something nice and helpful. just don't know what. Oh my god! I'll heal when I get there, and I'll farm the silk. Early. Yeah, the rings mess her up good. The rings. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna bind. Ooh, that's a good spot for it. That's a good spot. Jump at me. Oh, let's do that. Not ideal, not ideal. That's a good time to heal right there, really. Okay. Not what I wanted to do. What? Oh, shit. Now you see, now this is where it gets worse, because now you have to farm. See what I mean? Is there maybe access? I have tool strength of 2. If I could tool strength 3, that would be great. But I think some people are fighting her in like Act 2 or 3 or something. If I could increase my tool capacity, that'd be great too. I have, I think, 2 pouches, a second pouch or something. I think the game is really finally God now that you finally exited journalist level. It's gotten more frustrating. I was doing pretty good in areas. I just think that some of these bosses are just excessively cheap. Get good! Shaw! It's shocking that I'm doing decent against her while playing pretty terrible. I didn't play good in the review because you start off so underpowered and then you kind of get led into areas you're not supposed to go yet. And this is a much better, the pogo's much better than the alternative, the diagonal. Okay, if only I could get some shards fighting her. Well, that guy spawned right on top of him. Okay. I don't want to keep you guys waiting, so I'm just gonna go in like this. Boss isn't cheap, actually. It's really the level design and random enemies they're scattered about. They along with the placed platform. To this boss's credit, she doesn't have minions that get summoned. A lot of the bosses summon some kind of minion, right? Smaller version of themselves. Grub, whatever, right? That's an annoyance. But it gives you something to strike to get your silk. I don't have all my equipment, but maybe I'll throw that spear. Usually I'm not getting hit by this guy, so the walk back doesn't bother me that much. I've been calling it a walk back since the first game, but I think people are using the term run back. Yeah, so many of the other guys have like, I'm a grub and here's, you know, here's the larva or something, right? And I'm a fly, here's little flies, but I'm the big one, and that gives you something to strike. I don't like that being there. Not a lot of time, man. I went in for strikes. Dang it. Oh, this is bad. What? How is that even avoidable? I guess in order to survive that one, I needed to go towards her and try to jump over it on the way back. As bad as that is. I wonder if we're having a problem with Twitch, because I just saw... Looks like none of the platforms are going. Did I get cut off? Let me know if this isn't going. I'm seeing 0 of 0 platforms. Stream working? Seems like we're having a problem with Twitch. Twitch seems to be down. Now it's up. Not like anybody really missed anything there. I mean, me getting destroyed. I don't think I've peaked phase 3 yet. Wasn't having great success with the rings. Gotta kind of face her for it to work right. It's going like this. I think I've rang the 5 bells. Unless Blasted Steps has one of them. You haven't seen me get to phase 3? Now, if this is one of the bells, that's a possibility, right? I mean, those contraptions, I feel like... I don't know. I feel like maybe that counts as a bell. Gotta be patient. It looks like on her dash, she doesn't dash the whole width. She could come to a stop if I'm ahead of her. If I can bait out the dash and then not even have to deal with the fire. The fire comes behind her on the dash. Something to think about. We're over an hour in. Want to get her away from that? Great. Perfect. Why? There's openings, I just gotta realize them. You know, I gotta spot them. I definitely want to, if it doesn't look like she's gonna jump, run away. If she's jumping, walk towards her. She'll jump over you. You don't want to run away while she's jumping. She has a way of jumping on top. That's what I wanted right there. Yeah, I know. I might have had my most progress first fight against her tonight. And then like 40 minutes later, not so much. Take it. Oh, if she wants to jump a lot, that's fine with me. What? I bounced off the wall? You can get a little concussed jumping off the damn wall like I did. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. She jumped a lot. Usually I see more of the wind up or launching of the bell. And that's what, you know, I'm kind of anticipating that more than just a bunch of jumps. Well, that would have been neat. I have baited that guy out to make that jump. It's not worth it. It's better off trying to get past him. Be awesome if I could do first phase like close to perfect, just to have the health. Whoa. It's not perfect first phase, but I mean, it almost may as well be because the lucky dice, well shit. Had to speak too soon there, huh? Now that gave me space. No. That, what a move. I'm trying to dodge that stuff, but the smoke is such a small warning. And the smoke, it's not even. The closer you are to her, you have like some leeway where there's not going to be the fire. You get further out, it gets to be pretty thin. But I just pogoed off of her. It looks like you can get a double pogo on her when she lands. When she lands from the jump. But then she immediately jumped back into me. Brutal. I don't think I can expect that to happen though. I hadn't seen her jump twice like that in phase 2. This guy. Those shards will sink, by the way. Just one hit here. Let's get back in. Only what she jumps. Learn to dodge everything else. Trying to dodge a lot of that. All right, let's go in like this. Maybe I can feed some bombs into her. She likes to stand still a little bit sometimes. She doesn't do a lot of things that destroy the bombs. There are some traps I've put out before that have spikes, but her abilities will destroy them. I don't think that the boomerang and the grenades get destroyed by her. I don't think she destroys that stuff. This would be so much shorter if I could handle this guy every time. All right, we're dodging stuff. I'm gonna run away here, try to get some distance between this cocoon and her. Maybe make her jump this way. You're just trapped in the damn... Don't you spin that again. Oh no, they went away. What a jump. Oh man. I gotta stay on the ground. Unless there's fire on the ground. Would you say that makes sense? Stay on the ground? Unless I have to jump over her because of the dash. Otherwise, it's a little easier to control things being on the ground. It's easier for her to hit you. You're going to be close to that point of contact if you're in the air. These guys ain't going to give me much. I think if I stay on the ground, I can use the sprint to dodge. I'm mostly, you know, fluttering that sprint to kind of dodge things. Gotta be careful not to round that guy or he doesn't do anything. I wait till she landed, dodged the flame, hit her twice, and ran. When you say hit her twice, were you pogoing her, or I waited till she landed, dodged the flame, okay, hit her twice while standing, and then ran? I could try that. I was thinking that pogo was the way to do it, but sometimes she's jumping into me. The fast attack crest might have made a difference. I don't have enough lockets to equip something else. It's just not going to work out. Let's go like this. Oh. Fast attack. I wonder if it does the same strength of attack. And then if you could get 2 swipes in, whereas maybe I only have time to get 1. And if she winds up, I'm going to have to really flee. Or alternatively, now I have the skull, right? Maybe I could stand there and tank her. Maybe I could equip the, I don't have it, but the thing where you have like a passive where like rock steady or something, where you don't move on taking damage and just sit there and tank her down, possibly. That might be the way to do phase 3, actually, if you're... You got her to phase 3 and then you could just tank her. You know what? Might be able to make that jump. Haven't thought about that. Probably can make that. Got a little bit of time. You got 2 swipes, okay. Alright, good spot. I was slow. That's on me, I guess. That's perfect when she's like that and you can get all the farm stuff. No! If I hadn't have thrown the spear, which I didn't want to throw a spear, I was trying to throw the boomerangs. I would, if I hadn't thrown the boomerang even and swiped her instead when she had her back to the wall, I probably would have had enough silk to heal, and then I could have laid back. That might have been my best run yet. What do you think? I missed all those damn bombs, or a lot of them. A lot of grenades missed. The range on the boomerangs is not bad, but I'm wondering what their actual damage is. Or if you're better off with some of those pins. I'm gonna go over there, kill these guys a little bit more, go back in. And I guess I'll try to make that jump where I was sliding across. It almost seems like that could be done with a sprint dash in the air. Trying to be patient. I'm learning the move set. Some stuff you really got to watch out for, that's for sure. But I'm better off healing than throwing that silk spear. I think, the harpoon, whatever we're calling it. Silk spear, I think it is. William Silk spear. Gotta be some reward for taking this gal out. I don't think you can fight her unless you've rang the 5 bells. Nah, maybe not. Thought I could make that jump. We'll just heal as soon as we get there and then lay into her. The rage quit has been strong with me. I rage quit Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So believe me, I actually rage quit this earlier, like the second stream. And I was in the Hunter's Ranch in March. Keep calling for one thing. I don't want her getting the best of me. I've been fighting her for so long. No escape. I lost my thing right there. Oh, I'm really hurt. And she had to wind up. It is. Yeah, it's probably 7 hours on her. She did the wind up. Right there where I had a chance. If she hadn't a wind up there, I probably could have got to the hits in with her back to the wall, got the heals back. But I was looking pretty sloppy on that one. I mean, I got to give her some credit there. It's not like I was doing that real smooth. Wanderer's Crest, I'll look into it. I don't have the lockets to do Wanderer's Crest. I can't remove the lockets I've got and put them on another crest, can I? But like you guys are saying it, like I get 2 hits on her in places. I can't get two swipes. Not with the Reaper. I think there is some benefit though to getting that silk regeneration. Why? Knives? I'm using the boomerang right now. See, I might have access to a locket or something. I've got one on me. I can't really go around equipping that sort of stuff like that. Moto. Are items partially moved between crests? Well, the locket won't, right? All right, patience. Oh yeah, this is where you want to stand. Give her some distance. All right, we're not doing awful. I took damage on that. Oh my god! Wondrous lets you get a ton of damage in, makes the fight go minutes faster. Well, look, okay, I can't do much with that because I don't have the stuff. I mean, we can eschew that, right? And then what even is worth putting there? I don't need another one of these. What I need is 2 blues, and I have 1 locket. That's the problem. I don't even know. I don't think this is worth doing. I don't have the... If I had the lockets to have this upgraded... Let's see. That's a weapon. That's a blue. Ren! Sha! Oh man, I'd rather have another blue activated. I wish that was like auto fire right there. Is it really that much faster? You think Bell? Could give it a look. I don't know. It looks shorter, but is there actually shorter hit to this? Like, look how short that is. Hold on, did I put the fire? I've got the magma bell. The trouble is, it looks so short and there's damage on contact. If she gets dazed, have to lay into her. No other choice. Why? Now I'm doing dumb shit. Carry me. We'll heal when we get there and lay in. Though I'm not going to get that healing passive. Am I going the wrong way here? I just lost all my shit, too. I got thrown off. It wasn't a much of a rosaries anyway, but... Attack is shorter, it's a slight learning curve. But if it strikes faster, perhaps generate more silk? Perhaps? I mean, it won't be the silk floating in the air. If I was headed the right way, then how come there was a guy there instead of a mannequin? I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, I fell down is what happened. I think. Man, that's short. Am I getting her? Third wave, maybe? It is. Third. God damn it. I got the bitch! I got her! I heard beforehand about this bullshit. First time third wave, first time getting to her with that bullshit. The trick was the... Oh my god, the trick was the damn Wanderer the whole time. It was the Wanderer by Black & Decker. I get around, around, around. Oh my god. Hero, you got here just in time. Komodo's like, yeah, you should be doing the Wanderer. Like, but in fairness, Rev was saying the Wanderer also. I tanked that bitch down. I'm just like, fine, screw it. I'm dying. You're dying with me. Act 2! The Citadel of Song. What? That sounds like a meme name. Wow. I was just like, okay, if I'm dying, you're dying with me, bitch. Get over here. You're get over there. And she was just like, oh, okay, fine. I'm going down on one knee. Okay, fine. That's it. Fire. No, wait, hold on. $50 super chat from the hero shopkeeper. I can't tell if I'm topping out the level screaming there or not, but probably. I see some red lines. I hope that's not just making loud noises for you guys. Awesome. Oh. 7 hours of trying to do this brought in with the Reaper. Video game controller punches and kicks between the words. Super effective. Does it look that much faster? But you know, if you're striking more, you're generating that silk. And I was able to just drift off and heal. several times there. I was in the 0.03% that beat this day one. I have the strats. This is such a short needle though, isn't it? Should I stick with that? Wait, I thought it was giving me a bench. I thought, wait, is it gonna give me a bench there? I don't know, man. The pogo for this is a little different, I think. I think that was less of a skill beating her and more of a tanking her down with a faster strike. Getting the dice. I think the dice saved my ass. I didn't even have this bad boy on me. And it was like, first try. 7 hours of getting your ass kicked, first try. Unbelievable. First time I get to her with the Wanderer. A machine displaying a model of the Citadel. Insert rosaries. I really have 0. It's not about how much you have. It's about how much you use it. Asians or something. Yeah. I kind of... That's funny. He's so screwed right now. Why? Because I can't get to a bench? What if I don't have the... How come I don't even have any rosaries? That's the shocking part. Oh, you're right. The compass is not equipped. But she's dead, and I'll just go back to the bench where I last was. It won't be a big deal, right? She's still dead, I think. What am I doing? Turn around, go back? I don't know if I can. This thing's stuck. Whoa. Ren. Oh, how bad could it be down here? So wait, that's not a door that... This almost looks like the slab. That's a rose. These are rosary necklace makers. Well, what's going on now? Like Underworks. What's so bad? Why are you guys like, he's dead? Good luck, bro. He's so dead. I mean, if I die, I just end up at that bench. I mean, I'll just go back to the bench, right? And then I'll put the compass on, or back to Reaper or something. No! Not returning to a bench. That's a shocker right there. Okay. Well, I didn't have any rosaries to lose, right? Damn you. Or maybe I could just finesse my way past some of these guys. Man, there is a learning curve there. I'm used to the Reaper's Reach. Smash. What is that a sign for? Kind of looks like, what's his name? The map dude? A crude map of the Underworks. Why, I'll be taking that, sure. Was I not supposed to go to the Wonderworks? Is this a trap? Like a trap I got stuck in? Yeah, I do have 6 masks and 1 shard. Take. I'm sorry about the chat being delayed. Some people are saying it's like a minute. I thought I tested, it was like 20 seconds. I'm paying for Restream, and it gives a nice app for me to view all the chat coming in from Twitch, which is usually bots, and YouTube. Maybe, you know, maybe next time around when the subscription comes up, just stream to YouTube. I don't know. I thought maybe Twitch, maybe both was worthwhile. I don't know. I have a few people on Twitch that like to watch Twitch, so. All right, honestly, I wasn't looking. What was it that I took? Bunch of dead bodies. All right, well, that looked like the map maker on that sign, but I guess that rumble. Well, we're stuck in limbo here, is what this looks like. Hey, I'm just glad we got the judge. It's a win for me. Win in my book. You gotta scroll, it's a lore. Oh, right, yeah. There's that very snake-like guy that likes the scrolls. It stays on me, doesn't it? I'm wondering if any of these are worth completing. Sometimes there are some really good items. Man, you don't jump off of them much because the attack is so fast. It's gonna take a little while to figure that pogo out. You don't pogo over there very well. So for the most part, you want to ignore everything and just get to the first bench in this section coming up. For 100%, absolutely. The ending had you in tears. The ending of this game had you in tears because, I mean, the last game that made me cry was Undertale. Full stop. No cap, whatever the kids are saying. The 100% ending is what you want, huh? I know I got the original over 100%. She falls quick with this, doesn't she? The pogo's different speed. You have a tipper with the pogo. It seems like she falls quicker with it when striking. She doesn't hop the same way. I suppose there's no other direction to go. No, the 100% true ending is what I'm referring to, but that had you sad? Okay. I guess I don't want to go down there. You know when you smell a game that's bad? That's a meat grinder. What is it Dutch says? You cooked up the story and threw me and my pals in the meat grinder. It's all lies. It's bullshit. Get down. Not... Okay, can I drop? Whoa! I saw what the game wanted me to do. She's sticking to the damn wall. Is this dark enough? It's so black down here. Is this a friendly? Okay, hold on. And you don't even like Shinobi. Before my brownie dries out. Okay. So first bench, left or right? I don't think I can solid snake up him. Jesus. Even that game was cluster with Metroidvania. I've had a feeling I predicted it would be Metroidvania. I predicted it. That looks bad. Shard bundle. Not really worth going this way. Maybe I'm... Wait, maybe I put Cog in the... Oh, shit. I wonder if maybe there's something I could throw down there. The fast strike, man. Crest is far less forgiving with pogos and aerials. You do, however, get 23% faster swing rate and easier parry. It feels like I'm putting some of these guys down fast. I guess if you're swinging faster, you got a better chance to parry, right? Get me out of here. Okay, maybe there's a town over there on the right. No! Spool? Silk spool? Okay, I need to find a bench. Didn't see him. All right, just let me find a bench game, please. They've got something. This would be a bad place to die right here. Now I brought him out in the open. I didn't want to do that. I feel like I'm making progress, though, if that makes sense. Expect a swarm room when you think you are at the bench. Oh my god. I've been calling those arenas. Oh my god, that's awful if that's true. You said tough swarm room. That makes it even worse. This took a lot of health. Maybe I can get some hits on this guy. Oh my god. You were pretty close. The bench is up that second vertical corridor to the left. Then it is some platforming. So different arena rooms. Okay, so I could have gotten to a bench before getting to the swarm, the arena. Kind of getting a parry in there. Oh, 15 rosary for the bench? Shit, that could be a problem. I know they patch nerfed the benches a little, the price, right? This doesn't give me a lot of parkour leeway here. Have to fight them in order to get the healing. Great. Temporary bench, though, if I'm temporary. Ah, hell, it's better off dying there. Just rather juke and run past if I can. All right, this isn't a bad spot to be in. So yeah, it was. See, I did a lot of this before anything got patched to make it easier. How did that not kill me? I thought I was in there already. It looked like I missed the jump and was in the gears. Okay. So, nothing on that side. Come on. You guys stay over there, please. That is so short on the up. That is comical. All right, progress. Take. Thank you, everybody who's been watching. Raid Rosary String. And I can go where from here? Well, hey, you know what? That gives me enough for the bench, right? Anything in these? Let's try to head to the left. It says bench, let's loop around. Hell. Okay, what am I looking at? Doesn't this just turn rosary beads into a necklace? Like, what am I seeing here? Or is it a bench that you can use once? Like, what is this? Oh, is it a trap? And one of them is the real one? Could you please look it up while I eat some brownie? So that must be it. One's a real one and then the others are like a death trap. Temp bench. That's what I'm confused about. I mean, it's either a bench or it isn't, right? All right, we're doing middle one. Oh my God. What's this? They're all real. I guess I'm really confused by what I'm looking at. Still there. Shit! The thing on the right's a waste of money? Let's try something, boys. It's gonna put me at a bench, right? 31 hours. Wow. Astonishing. Don't jump up. There, I'm on the bench. I'm on the bench. Okay, maybe now would be a good time to equip something where I can see where the hell I'm going. Honestly, I feel like I'm better off with the Reaper. Is that okay? The Reaper's got so much stuff. Would you... It's a confessional teller. It's literally a waste of money. And it says, my name's Hornet. I've sinned. My little bro. Kind of a short guy. Ugly. It does nothing. Should I press on or should we wrap the stream up here since we got to a bench after beating the judge? And I did call it the judge, but I mean, usually these have been going 3 hours. Fine by me. You play the way how you please. Oh, you're saying about the crest. Okay. Is it this? I'm really stoked that you convinced me to do the Wanderer. I probably don't need to be eating all of this candy and things. Save some of it for next time. Didn't even have to crack open the Red Bull, man. I like to keep this handy for close encounters. Yeah. You know what? How about we wrap the stream here if you guys don't mind? I've got some... I still have a little bit of... few more days of Crunchyroll. And then somebody's been telling me to watch an anime called Free Ren. I have to finish Record of Lodos War, which is not bad. I've got more animes I need to do videos on. We're not streaming tomorrow. No stream tomorrow. Tomorrow is Alien Earth Day, and I have to watch that as soon as it comes out. Write a video, shoot a video, get clips, and put a video out before midnight. And that can take up a lot of time. So next stream is Wednesday. Thank you, Komodo, Rev, Atticus, Hero Shopkeeper. I don't think I'm missing anybody else. ID 1407 C3PO, whatever, and Ben Fox. Thank you guys so much. It was a grind, but you know, was it worth it? That's what we have to ask ourselves. If you made it this far, wait until marriage. Counseling.